Raise your hand if you can tell me what you think these are right here. Oh, raise your hand. Go ahead. Oh, very good. Recycling bins. Okay. Are they the same color?
No.
Everyone?
No.
Why do you think they're different colors? Aiden, why do you think they're different colors since you raised your hand there? Everything has different pictures. When you recycle, some things you can recycle can be paper. Okay? Sometimes you can recycle and it's bottles and cans. And sometimes you can recycle maybe, let's see, it looks like batteries and things like that. So there's different things that you can recycle and you can sort the things that you recycle. Yes? Yeah, they're for certain things. So certain things recycle go in certain bins because they get recycled in different ways. Okay? So she says, what word does she say over here, Charlotte? Is there look, right? L-O-O-K, look. And he says, no.
We can recycle.
We can recycle. Raise your hand if you recycle. We recycle right here at school, all of our paper. At home I recycle. Put all our things in a recycle. Okay, we have talked about recycling a lot, and I know it's coming up later on, so we're going to actually move right along to, because we have a lot of math. We want to catch up so that way we take our math test before Christmas break. So today we have a double math, and then from now on after today we'll just have one math. Okay, we just want to make sure we have everything ready to go so that way after Christmas break you don't come back and have to take a test. All right, let's go back. Let's turn it over to the back. And go to number 1. Draw a circle around the difference. We just did this yesterday. Everyone should have their paper turned over to this side. Turn it over. Ben. Where's the difference? Who can tell me what number the difference is? We're going to do this together real quick. Amena. The number 2 is the difference. Remember when we subtract the answer, what we find that's left is called the difference. All right, now come to number 2. We're going to draw a circle around the subtraction equation. Which one shows subtraction? Think about it. Ethan, is it the one on the top or the bottom? Which one shows subtraction?
Down.
Subtraction. Look at the signs. The top. Look at that minus sign. This one shows subtraction. Circle it. Mark an X on the addition equation. Look here. There's that plus sign, so put an X on this one because that's the addition equation. Don't forget about those signs. We're going to need that this chapter. Now come over to number 3. Draw a circle around the minus sign. Draw a circle around the minus sign on number 3. Good job, find the minus sign and circle it. Let's see if you can find it. Let's see. You should know this. You just did a test on it. Woo! Let's see. Good job. Good job. Which one's the minus sign? That's the plus sign. Remember when we're adding? You gotta make sure we do the minus sign, which is subtracting. I stepped on Play-Doh. It's stuck to the bottom of my sheet. All right, look down at number 4. Number 4. Count the counters and write the number that tells how many. So everyone should be doing this right now. Counting the counters on number 4 and writing the number. Okay, everyone wrote the number? Once you counted them? Move on to number 5. Do the same thing. Count the counters and write the number to tell how many. How many are there altogether? Okay, put your 4 legs down so you can fall out of your chair. Okay, the last one. We're counting those 2. The last paper and you lay it right on top. Oh, friends. No, this was just the topic opener. This is the lesson that we have to do right now. It's a quick lesson. You'll know this one. Would you rather have a test right when we come back from break, or would you rather get done before break and then you don't have to worry about it when you come back? So that's why we're just doubling up math today. Tomorrow it'll go back to normal. Everything will be good tomorrow. Don't you worry. All right, here we go. We're on 8-1. We have a video, so I'm going to give you this, put your name on it, and then I'm going to play the video. This is the real math. Yeah, that you'll have homework on tonight. How many yellow are there and red are there? Up here. How many are in that bunch? Okay, give me 5. Look up here. Show me you're ready.
What do you see? 5 dogs were playing outside.
I like to watch the dogs play.
Some dogs played chase. Some dogs played fetch. How many dogs played chase and how many dogs played fetch? What does the circle around the 2 dogs represent?
We're just kept going. Didn't stop. The 2 parts, right? The 2 dogs played what? Fetch. What are these dogs doing? Let's see.
The 2 dogs are in one group. They are the dogs that played chase.
Who are the chasers?
What does the number 2 represent?
How many chase?
The 2 dogs in the group. Does the model show how many dogs are in the other group? Yes, 3 dogs are in the other group. They are the dogs that played fetch.
We had it flipped around.
How is this picture different from the last picture?
How is it different? They're not dogs. They're using counters, and they're using 2 different color counters too.
It shows a different model and an equation. This is a part-part model. It shows both parts of the whole. How is it similar to the last picture? Both show a group of 2 and a group of 3. Why is there a plus sign between the numbers? The parts together show all the dogs in the picture. How does this equation help you tell the story in the picture?
Okay, so look at the equation. It shows 5 equals 2 plus 3. It's just on the other side. So we have to make sure we pay attention. All right. Select each part of the equation to show what it means. So here is the number.
The 5 shows the whole. 5 dogs were playing outside. The 2 shows the 2 dogs that were playing chase. The 3 shows the 3 dogs that were playing fetch.
Show what the signs mean? No. Okay, so look at this equation. You see where the equal sign is? So the 5 equals the 2 dogs that were chasing and the 3 dogs playing fetch, right? It equals those together. So even though it's on the other side, it still means the same thing. That 5 equals the 2 groups of dogs. Sorry.
Each part of the equation represents the whole, or the parts. What does the 5 mean? were playing outside. What does the 2 plus 3 mean?
What does it mean? Anyone? Ben? What does the 2 plus 3 mean? The two different what? Groups of dogs and what they were doing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, am I losing my friends today?
2 and 3 are the groups of dogs playing. When they are added together, there are 5 dogs. Now you know how to use groups to add.
Okay. So this is going to be easy. You know how to add. You know what to do. So let's look at the first page. We're going to move right along through this one
He
here.
said 1, 2, 2, 1.
Okay. Here it comes. Coming on. Ready? Listen.
Jada uses yellow and red counters to show that 4 equals 2 plus 2.
I know that.
Use red and yellow counters to show a different way to take apart 4. Color to show your counters, and then write an equation to match. Tell how your work is like Jada's work, and then how it is different.
Okay, let's look here. Jada used counters to show that 4, total 4, can be 2 yellow plus 2 red. What is a different way we can make 4 using these counters? What's that? Well, 2 plus 2 is 4. That's the same way, right? If we put 2 yellow and 2 red, that would be the same equation. We want to make a different equation. Avery. What, honey? What? I can't hear you. Yeah, the heat's already really high, honey. It's already up high. Okay. Aiden, yes. Okay, well, let's look up here. If I put 2 yellows and 3 reds, would that still equal 4? If I put 2 yellows and 3 reds, so if I took 2 yellows and then I took 3 reds, like you said, would that equal 4? Oh, let's see. What's another way we can do this? Madeline.
We could put 1 yellow and 3 red.
There you go. We can put 1 yellow. It's a different way to break apart the counters there. And then 3 red. So go ahead and do that. Take out your yellow crayon. Color 1 yellow. And then color 3 red. That's a red crayon. Okay, and as you're coloring, think about what equation you're going to be writing underneath. How many yellows did you use and how many reds? There's yellow right there. Yellow, red. You have brand new crayons, so you should have them all in there. All right, good. Oh, look at that. Some friends are already writing their equation in. Nice work. How many yellows? How many reds? You have to tell how many colors. Keep those crayons out because you're going to need them. All right, get that red going. This is yellow. You want me to do it for you? You read it? Okay, so now when we write our equation, we have 1 yellow and 3 red. So 4 equals 2 plus 2, or 4 equals 1 plus 3. That's another way to do it. When you're done with that, turn to the next page so I know that you're ready. Okay, Ben, you got this written in, buddy? Because I'm going to change it. So get it going. you don't, do you?
We have
We have
squares.
blue squares,
We have squares. With a die.
but they're blue and red, right?
Yeah. Red and yellow.
Does everybody have blue and red in there?
Yeah.
Alright, take those squares out, those blue and red squares.
All of them?
I got one.
What else?
Just take out, just set them next to you, okay? Okay, you're gonna use your blue and red squares to break apart the 5 dogs. Okay? So I want you to make sure you have put one square above the dog that is red. Put a red square here. Don't draw it, just set your square on there. 'Cause we're using counters or squares to make this work here. Using our manipulatives today.
You don't have to. That's why you was wrong.
Right.
One red.
Okay? And then 4 blue squares above the other ones. It's showing how you break apart this group of 5 dogs. Now we're going to complete the equation to show the way to break apart 5. So when you're done with your squares, I want you to circle how you had 1 red square, and then you had 4 blue squares. That was one way to break apart 5. So 5 equals 1 plus 4. Because you have 1 red square and 4 blue squares, right? That makes 5. See how it makes 5? Count those squares. Make sure you put it all together. Don't draw the squares. We're not drawing the squares. We're just using them as manipulatives. We're using them to help show us how to make these groups here. Okay, I don't know what you're doing right now. But we need to make sure that we have 1 red and 4 blue just above it, like this. That's all we're doing. We're just using manipulatives today, okay? And then once you're done with that, I want you to circle that you broke apart the group of dogs. There's 1 dog in one group and 4 dogs in the other group. There you go. And then we're going to make the equation 5 equals 1 plus 4. Okay, just kind of move those off your paper so you can flip your paper over. And when you flip your paper over, it should look like this.
Yeah. That's my favorite.
Okay, for 2 and 3, listen up. We're going to use our red and our blue square counters to show how to break apart the 4 cats. So right now for number 2, I would like you to take out 2 red squares and 2 blue squares. Because that would be one way to break apart 4. Once you have 2 red squares and 2 blue squares, I want you to circle a group of 2 cats
That's how my cat sounds
and
like.
another group of 2 cats. Then you're going to finish writing in the numbers. We have 4 cats all together. We made 2 groups of 2. So 4 equals 2 plus 2. Make sure you're not just playing with your counters, you're writing in the things too. As soon as you have 2 red and 2 blue, I want you to circle the 2 groups. Oh, and pick a different pencil, sorry. Okay, circle the 2 groups and write the equation in.
There's so much stuff down here.
Okay, now we're going to move to number 3. We have to find another way to break apart the group of 4 cats. This time I want you to do 3 red squares and 1 blue square. That's another way to break it apart with your counters. And then you're going to circle a group of 3 cats and 1 cat. So that's another way that you showed how to break apart 4. So there's 3 red squares I see your desk and one blue. Everyone's showing me those counters. You're doing a good job there. Then I want you to circle using your pencil. A group of 3 cats and a group of 1 by itself. That's another way to break apart 4. 4 equals 3 plus 1.
There's so much stuff I can't start this falling off.
You'll be okay. Just set it like this. Your eraser. Okay, start writing in your equations. Right, start writing in your numbers there. All right, now we're going to be moving on to number 4. Raise your hand if you need more time.
Someone needs more time.
Okay, so everybody has this written in.
Yeah.
Friends, look up here. Is this written on your paper?
Yeah.
Okay, get it written on there then. It should match your counters. There you go. Match what you just did. Okay, let's look at number 4. We're going to use our counters again to break apart 4 cats. And we're going to draw a circle around the 2 groups of cats to show a different number pair for 4. What's another way we could break apart? We can have 1 blue counter and 3 red counters, right? So go ahead and do that.
I think we just did that, but it was the other
Yeah, it was the other way. Good, but this just shows another way that you can break apart 4. You can have a group of 1 and a group. So I have 4 equals 1 plus 3. So yeah, it's the same. You're right, Anna. Let me just set it. It's just flip flop. Okay, make sure your counters match what I have up here, and you wrote it in, and you circled your 2 groups of cats. 1 cat plus 2 other cats. Okay, when you did what I have up on the board, you did it with your counters. Okay, but we're not drawing our counters, we're using our counters. That's why they're out. And that's what I said, we're using our manipulators. We're using them to figure out the problem. We don't have to draw them in on this one. Okay, turn to the next page on the very last page here. Everyone has this, right? Raise your hand if you need more time. DJ, you got this?
Yeah.
Okay. How come the numbers aren't written down here then? Think about it. You got it. You gotta make sure all those numbers are written in.
Okay, now it's over and we see the hamster. They're not just and the hamsters.
Okay, we're gonna use the counters again, the red and yellow, or red and blue squares that you have, to break apart 5 hamsters. We're gonna draw a circle around 2 groups of hamsters to show a different number pair for 5. And then complete the equation to show the way to break apart 5. So, on number 5, I want you to do what we did on the other page, but use 5 counters. So go ahead and do that for number 5. And then circle the 2 groups. This is, you're doing this on your own. So I'm going to come around and see that your counters match the groups that you drew circles around. So use blue squares for one group, use red squares for the other group. There should be a total of 5. And you're going to make sure you draw the circle around the 2 groups and write in your numbers in the equation. A way to break apart 5. Good. Now write those numbers in. Awesome. Good. Now make sure you circle 4 and 1. Okay, so you have 3 and 2. So circle 3 and 2 and then write your numbers in. Great. Make sure you write your other number in. Okay, so you have 1, 2, 3, good. Now circle those two groups and write that number in. Okay. All right, now for number 6. Come on, yeah, we're doing this. Put some counters for this one. And for this one. Okay, now circle those hamsters and put numbers. For number 6, find another way to break apart 5. So you're going to do what you just did on number 5. But you're going to find another way to break apart 5. 5 equals what plus what? Change up those color counters. Change up circling those hamsters. And find another way. Okay, use those counters. Find another way. Good. Good. Is there a different way to do it? You need one more. So you use a total of 5. Find another way to break up 5. Write those numbers in. Make sure you circle those hamsters. Okay. That's not a way to break up 5 right now. We need 2 groups. So let's circle 2 groups. We're not just playing with our counters, honey. We're taking them out. So we can have 3 red counters here and 2 groups. So circle those 2 groups.
I already did.
You circled one whole big group. We're breaking the number apart into 2 parts. There you go. And then write those numbers in. You have 3 red and 2 blue. All right, and for the last one, number 7. This time you're going to draw counters. You're going to pretend like they're hamsters. So you need to have 5. Then you're going to draw a circle around the 2 groups of hamsters to show a different number pair for 5. So a different way. And then write an equation to show the way to break apart 5.
Do you have to circle too?
Yes, please. Raise your hand if you have trouble. I'll be walking around the house.